I didn't think Arlecchino's thing would be a story quest, me personally. I thought it was gonna be like an Archon, like an interlude or like a something part 2 of the main Archon quest. No, it's a story quest. That's their boss fight. This is a story quest from what we saw from the trailer. So we are gonna see what this is all about. Apparently, I've heard a lot of good things about it. So let's just see what really is in store for us with this quest. I have a theory that the little girl we saw on her animated short, that she is the girl we're gonna see in the quest because we saw her in one of the promo arts for the new update. So I don't know. We'll see about that. We are doing this with Xiao. Where's Xiao? There's Xiao. This is the team we're gonna be working with for this quest. I am not using Nuvolette. I am not using Wander because that is gonna get every fight over in like 2 seconds. Well, maybe I won't use Xiao. I do hit like 90Ks and 100Ks with Xiao on full rotation. I don't hit as high numbers with Rio's team as I do with Xiao's though. Maybe I'll use Rio. I haven't used Rising in a while. I'll be fine. Maybe, hopefully, probably. Let's see what this quest is all about. Hi, Lenny.
Paimon.
Hello.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Over here.
Hello, Lenny.
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
I kind of was, because Arlecchino's
What brings you to Poisson?
inevitably linked to you and Lynette and Femine. Also, if you hear banging or rattling, I am so sorry. They are tearing down part of the house next door, so that's why.
Wait, Paimon's got it! You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Is he?
Actually, we've run into a bit
Oh.
of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson
Oh.
for the time being.
Hello?
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the
Trouble in
other
the House
members
of the
of the
Hearth?
House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
Crowded. With 3 NPCs.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
What's really going on?
Well...
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
Hello, ma'am. You came out of literally nowhere.
You scared Paimon half to death.
Me too, Paimon. Don't worry.
Father, you're here.
Father.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Heart stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
She is so terrified of her.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive
Goddamn.
to be involved.
Well, we're a little curious. We still have our reservations about your organization. We were a little curious.
I understand.
Thank you, Rex.
I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
I don't think we will.
As for
Low-key.
right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree?
True.
The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, well,
She's so
it
different from
hardly
every
relates to
other
any ulterior
Harbinger.
motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
A rumor?
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away
Not
in
the
the
music.
House of the Hearth.
Ghost story, maybe? I feel like I'm making chills for it. It's. I don't think it's a ghost
A
story per
phantom
se.
child. Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly
Puppy.
quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm
Oh.
sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
Lenny grew on me after I did his story quest. It's pretty good. I like him now. I never disliked him, but I like him more now. Couldn't help but feel intimidated during that conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, it feels like I can finally breathe again. Real. She also suggested that we stick around for a few days. But why? She might want our help in the future, maybe?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home
Oh.
and introduce you to my other siblings.
Bird's gonna introduce us to the family.
You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Ooh, yay.
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be
Oh my
treated
god,
to lots of
Paimon.
yummy food, right?
Of course. During our
God damn
stay
it,
in
Paimon.
Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today is the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen.
Bird's gonna cook for us?
Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Looking to function just for the food. When the hearth flame goes out, start it. Let's go. Kitty. Hello, kitty. Let's see what this is all about. Look at that little house. It's so cute, so small.
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it
It's
should
very
be all ready
cute.
for you to stay in tonight.
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies.
Oh?
With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with. There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not.
Real.
But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Following. I guess not. Where? Up there. Oh, hello, children. You're so small. Are you also part of the House of the Heart?
Lenny, we're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go.
Hell yeah.
Hello? Something caught your eye?
Why is bro looking at me like that? And why does bro sound jealous? Hello?
It's the Traveler and Paimon!
Bro's just staring. Lady did not look
No
amused right there,
way.
bro. He wants us so bad, it's
Everyone,
crazy.
Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Can you hear the
One
hammering?
at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
About time. We have been all over the goddamn place fixing everyone's problems, bro.
Of course! Father and Lenny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Lenny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give.
Damn.
As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that she can move a mountain with her bare hands.
Let's not exaggerate here.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel de Boer in just 3 days!
Honestly, yeah.
Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
Mine's also a bit of a stretch, yeah.
Oh, wait! When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give
NP!
you.
Hi, NP.
Come on, we insist! I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison.
Poison, get a blue
I mean
poisson.
medicine or actual poison. I've got both.
Actual poison?
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys
Street?
about
I'm sorry.
spells
I'm
for
sorry.
He's never been caught.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea.
I had
I know
to.
you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know. I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects.
Sir, are you
So
okay?
I'm not quite as good as I was before.
Wait. When you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you
Don't,
meant
guys,
poison
why are you all staring at me?
tactics.
But those are the best things we can give you. Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
The
All
These
right,
children are
folks,
not
Selvar.
normal, huh?
I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Yeah, we're fine. Don't worry.
Really?
We don't need you to take care of anybody.
Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to
Oh
play with.
God, you don't like the
Anything
kid?
you need, just let us know.
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something.
The banging is
I've
getting
got
louder.
all
I'm so
sorts of
sorry about
potions
that.
for that.
Well, we'll talk to you.
All right,
Oh, sorry, I
see you
didn't mean to
later.
skip. Oops. Goodbye.
Bye.
They're so excited.
Lindy, about all that poison and
It's the
stuff
House of
that
the
makes fun
Hearth.
just now.
What were you expecting, Paimon? It's not a regular
Scared
orphanage.
you did it. That kind of talk
Yeah,
comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets. Just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
Yeah, no, okay, I understand why. Yeah, no, okay, I get
Elwar
it.
has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret.
These
You really
children
have
are
to keep an eye on that
interesting.
one. Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions.
Yeah.
Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer.
He cares
that's
so
all.
much for them. It's so cute. Where to? Across. Across the bridge we go. It's crazy.
Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Every single nation except for Natlan and Shinisnaya.
Of course, we're making our way all across to that.
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently?
The 4,000
think it's
Thieves?
called-
No.
The 4,000 Thieves?
I've not seen that, no.
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too.
Blind
That one is
Maiden.
supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
Hello, knockback. I don't think it would matter. Normally more
After
relaxed.
this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair.
Oh,
Wonder how much it'll cost.
a lot, buddy. I know from experience.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
Some normal
I heard
members.
that.
Sorry. Oopsie.
Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others?
Yeah.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they
Snezhnaya?
just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
What plan?
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Oh? Is Buddy rizzing us up? Hello?
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
I think it's better not to pry, especially when it comes to matters regarding the House of the Hearth.
You're right.
That's just me,
We're
though.
only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Okay. Being strung by Pet Cemetery Kid for sure. Knock knock.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so
They're
far?
certainly got a lot of personality, that's for sure.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Oh?
Of course.
Then let's head out and...
Fremine!
Fremine?
Hi, buddy.
What are you doing here?
I love Fremine.
Well,
I don't... Wasabi, I don't know. Yeah, Rex immediately said yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, nice to see you again.
oh, you too. I heard you're here as guests
Envy.
of House of
What
the
is that?
Hearth.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come
I know
along?
it's Morse code,
I
but...
could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Oh?
Seafood soup?
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine?
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Friendship and happiness. Somehow I don't believe that.
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food,
Water.
Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for?
Well-
You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware. And you were just going to come eat with us.
I thought I'd grab an extra portion
Because
because I
I'm
get hungry at
growing.
night. Could be because I'm growing, you know? And
I'm so sorry about the banging. It's getting louder every time. I'm so sorry.
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work.
But he cannot lie.
Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some.
Yeah, let's just walk away for a little bit.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
yes. Just follow me.
Oh? Where to? Up there. Behind Poisson. Or behind the big ship. Oh, it's her!
You're back. Oh,
What's her
Linny's
name?
got some friends with you this time.
Clarvy?
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up
From
in the House of
the
Hearth.
animated short.
And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth.
She's so cute in
Just
game.
like you. You can call me Clarvy.
Oh my god, it is her. I was right. Look at her. She's so cute.
Clarvy?
It's nice to meet you.
But how is she died, no? Arlecchino killed her, or she killed herself with Arlecchino. And she was older than this. She's a child again. Hello?
Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though,
She's so
is how
cute,
she
bro.
managed to sneak in. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
About
Oh my god, half a
month
month?
now.
Jesus, Fremine.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person
angry.
Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices.
She's so cute, bro.
It's happened many times in the House of the Hearth.
So what you're saying is, that was her?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child.
Is she a spirit?
I would have acted without a second thought. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family.
I'm confused. How is she
I
here?
couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
Oh, are you writing a totally Chinyu Veil, Rix? Have you just... Is it just now you're finding out you can do that?
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here
Yes.
forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father.
I love Remini. He's my favorite
But
sibling
I also
of the
don't
three.
want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
I don't like that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my car, finally.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
Does that friend happen to be Arlecchino by any chance? Pero,
I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
what do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can
Oh, it's
imagine.
definitely her back
No
then.
one can get out alive.
I'm sorry, Linny.
It's babies.
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I for one wish you did.
Oh,
Huh?
well,
What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Linny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years
bro.
now, and to me, that means more
that
than
is
blood.
crazy. But it's so sweet, though.
You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you.
Man, that's so sweet.
So I won't let you face anything alone.
Oh, he's gonna help him.
Not if I can help it.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
No, they're good. They're fine. Linny is so me. Really?
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
It's raining. Don't tell me it's raining. I don't. Why is Nicolette sad?
Hey, you two!
Just
Hope
running
we aren't
in.
interrupting anything. Oh, wait a minute, Fremine.
He's
You're not
crying.
crying, are
No,
you? Is everything all right?
stop. No,
Everything's fine.
stop.
Thanks for asking.
Well,
Fremine,
we're all friends here, right? We've been through
Poor
so much
boy.
together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
Yufuki misses you. I'm sorry. I cannot bring him into this quest. He's too strong.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, It might be better
Oh.
if your stay ended here.
Well, sometimes having guests around can come in handy.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less
Oh.
likely to escalate.
Exactly.
That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
I think it'll be better if we stick around.
I just...
I love
you.
the relationship we have with Lindy and the
I
brothers.
was really hoping to keep you out of it.
We're trying to help. I know,
But
and
even
be.
if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
That is crazy.
Me too.
Well,
Man.
back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from
And
and
P,
what
what the
she's
hell?
doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
And nothing. I
She
tried
just
taking her somewhere
reappeared.
really far away,
So she is the
but
spirit.
after some time,
No, your
she
place
even came
is
with us all the way
crazy.
to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
She's taking care of everybody from the shadows. Her spirit, her ghost.
I don't know much about spirits.
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines.
Return to the ley lines. Oh. The ley lines? Interesting.
Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish.
Ley?
First,
Where are you asking for ley?
Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing.
Not even
No
Lynette?
one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Oh, his lines are acting. Okay. I see.
Of course.
Ley lines.
I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids.
Oh, that's so
Fist bump on
sweet.
3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
That's so cute.
I swear.
Oh, where does she come from? Hello, Lynette. That's so cute. Look, look at this guy. Oh, she's so mad. She's so mad.
Whoa!
Hey, buddy. Hi, friend. How are you doing?
Lynette!
Whoopsie.
But what a surprise!
Erm.
What brings you here, dear sister?
She is not amused.
And, when exactly did you get here?
What is he doing? She's so pissed, bro. Oh my god.
You're an idiot, brother.
Oh my god. Straight for it. Very
And
direct,
you
Lynette.
too, Fremine.
Oh, well, that's great. Her make her purse will get over it. Oh my god. That's
You
so
3,
funny.
Traveler.
Oh,
And you 4, Paimon.
okay. No, why are we getting shit on for this, bro? Hello?
Wait, what did we do?
Yeah, exactly. Hello?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather
Lynette
fully
is so
join in.
mean. Oh god.
If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
Oh.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here,
Nope.
Lynette.
Let's have Lynette eat Paimon. No.
Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy,
Go through
we'll figure
character
out our next move.
crisis.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
What characters do you think you guys are? Or each other? Hello, Clairvy.
Oh, thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
Looks good.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
She is the spirit.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all.
Maybe chests, Rex? Some chests give you that. Sometimes, battle. You can get them from the Paramagnetic Transformer if you're lucky. You're also from an ANP?
Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer.
Oh.
My guess is that she's just as confused as we are.
You're
Or
Chiori?
maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
You're Chiori and Peace Remy. Shrey Rex, what about you guys?
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Yeah, overall.
Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
You're a Mudpie NP. Why are you being so mean to her, bro? She's so cute.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Who's the most autistic is crazy.
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place.
Hmm.
The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look.
Does
They
she
say
know?
they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be.
Does she know Arlecchino is the new head of the house? I won't hate them. Honestly, I see it. But he's plus 3,000 calories. He's also stupid smart. So I could see you being I'll hate them.
In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects.
I do see it, Wasabi.
Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Yikes. Shrey. Sound off, Shrey. You're the last one. You're missing. Chop chop.
Wait, does that mean the knave... She...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend.
That's
She's
Perry.
the only one I trust in this place.
That's Arlecchino. Kitching? You think you're catching? NP, you know, even if you vanish, everybody can see that. Everyone can see that. God damn. That is insane, though.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Actually, you know what? Mod comment. Mod comment. Come here, NP. Wait, this has been said before. Oh, it's already mod commented, never mind. Teehee.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster.
That's because Perry is Perry, who's Arlecchino buddy.
But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine.
Damn, that's saying a lot.
Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
Perry the platypus, crazy.
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles.
NP. What's your wish, Clairvy?
To go outside. Where the sun can find me.
That's... it? Well, that
I
sounds easy enough.
don't think it's as easy as that, though.
The darkness in the house
runs deeper than you can imagine.
Yeah, this is what she means by
No one
outside.
can get out alive.
There's an ominous line, by the way. What does she mean by that? Things can't be this simple. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight.
I don't think it's that easy, though.
Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
Yeah, don't leave us
I
out.
really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a
Erm.
family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep.
I thought you said during the
It's
arc
too
quest that,
risky.
that you consider us like family.
Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
How should we contact you?
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects
That's so
something,
cute.
all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
It's such a cute little bird. I love
Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done.
it. Okay.
If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions.
Be
That
careful,
you
Lenny.
too. Okay, this
Kill
is
it for
where we
one
part.
foul. That is
Father
crazy.
should be at the beach nearby.
No, I will not. It's a cute bird. Do we get the bird in our inventory or something?
I
That would
really
be funny.
hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
I would not. Books. Good, I need them for Arlecchino. Is that her? Oh, yep, there she is. Hello, Arlecchino. That's Child. What is Child doing here? Hello? Why is Bro here? Hello, Child. I thought you were on your way back to Zhnesnaya.
It's the knave and Child.
We cannot seem to be free of this man, can we?
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating?
Yeah, that's what I'm
What are you
saying.
still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Are you good, brother?
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea.
Yeah.
After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya. And well, I couldn't have that now, could I?
Oh my
Not when I've
gosh.
still got unfinished business here in Fontaine.
Unfinished business?
So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
What kind of unfinished business? Hello?
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk,
Uh-huh.
my master.
Okay.
I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left.
You have your vision back.
I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down.
God damn it, NP.
She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay. So, have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found.
Well, tough luck, buddy.
But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
I think you gotta focus on healing first, buddy.
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
Yeah.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions
Oh my
to
god.
drink.
Buddy.
They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me.
Who's the old
He
man?
sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Elaborate?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrator's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be
Pantalone
even better.
mention
I've
Copart
been
Wasabi.
waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also
Kiara
have a role
Rooster.
to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
Oh?
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
She's mocking him.
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
They're just casually trash-talking their colleagues behind their backs? Yeah, of course they are. They hate each other.
Dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Well, we just...
We wanted to learn more about you.
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
I mean, yeah, but...
Well, you see, there's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra.
Ooh,
like,
yes.
Why do you call yourself father?
Huh, good
Can you
question.
hear that? Oh my god.
I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite
Erm.
successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success.
Come on, man.
And we can't have that. Now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at
Actually,
home.
ma'am, please don't.
Wait, don't go!
Then if the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run to Linny and Clervy, yeah. Sure, at least the bird Linny gave us? No, should we try to get her talking about something else first? What is this, NP? Oh my god. What is that? What does he look like that? What are those lips? About the House of the Hearth. What does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser.
Oh.
Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
Damn.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Child, you're gonna lose your head, buddy.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
The knave betrayed the House of the Heart, so does this mean what Clervy said was true? Does knave really treat her children like test subjects? I don't think that's the thing.
Wait, did you really do
Or
something
is it?
bad to those kids?
Surely I get the hot sperm when we meet him and hear his voice.
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family. Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
Yeah, we saw from the animated short too.
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontainian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine?
Oh.
But then, why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
Where are you from then?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontainian of having any ulterior motives.
Are you tell us where
Who
you're from?
wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't
I
you?
guess.
There you go.
So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that. other secret in order to change the subject. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So,
Yeah.
you stayed in Fontaine
Which
for
is
the
linked
kids.
to Clarity.
I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Crazy, these two, I think, at least based on this interaction alone, seem to be one of the very few Fatui who don't hate each other's guts. We know he hated Senora, Senora hated him. Scar and Senora hated each other. Senora was Scar was annoyed by Child. Wait, BRB. What was he saying before I had to leave? I fully lost my train of thought. Okay, I left for 5 minutes and now I fully lost my train of thought. God damn it. Well, anyway.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Oh yeah, wait, I was saying about how Child and Arlecchino seem to be the only two Harbingers that don't seem to hate each other's guts. Apparently these two hate the other two Harbingers we're talking about. They seem to get along fine, these two.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention.
They don't hate each other? Well, Dottore is a little schizo and a little psychotic, a little psychopath, so I don't know.
I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and
Friendly
the loser has to
spar.
back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so
Oh, no, they are friendly, actually.
friendly. The losing party would lose everything,
Oh.
including their life.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Yeah, and you don't.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Look at his face, bro. He's terrified.
Okay. I get the picture.
Natlan is going to be terrible for our reproductive health. What does that mean, Rex? What do you mean by that? So a conversation that would usually leave you falling asleep, but I was reading that.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Spar. First, go heal up, buddy.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less
Like you're gonna kill over. True.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off.
Goodbye,
See you all
child.
some other time.
Goodbye, Mr. Worldwide. Go heal. Don't do anything stupid again.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
No.
Oh, well, you see,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
I could heal child without Marvin healing. Oh my god.
we managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going.
True.
You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
Hopefully not.
Oh, I wonder if Linny ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Dude, we're so good when we see Capitano. I mean, we've fought gods before. We fought Raiden. I feel like Lamine, or the Traveler, has had enough of a time to grow and get stronger. So by the time we get there, we should be not as cooked. We apply. Okay, wait. You're right. You bring up a fair point, actually. I don't know.
Oh? You decided to stay a little longer? Let's take in the ocean view together, then.
Consider fighting Nibelun's equivalent. Are they that strong? As strong as the Sovereign? I get it, they're stronger than the Archons, but are they stronger than the Sovereigns? No shot. Maybe I'm just coping by saying I don't think they'll be stronger than a fully fledged Sovereign, but I don't know. I think it's hard for. Okay, they're not regular humans per se, and at least one of them we know of is Conrion. Radical Orobashi. Okay, but Orobashi didn't have their full dragonhood. Nuvolet does. He is the strongest, not only character, but like not only playable, but lore-wise. He is strong enough to fight Celestia is the thing. I don't know if he'll win, but he's strong enough to fight, to put up a good fight.
Lenny, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
What do you mean by that?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Oh.
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
What do you mean? Rex? Took none. Whoa. Holy flush bang.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could
Pushing
always
her
try
into it.
pushing
Yeah.
her into it.
I don't think pushing works in a non-corporeal being, Paimon.
Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
Am I gonna have to read, actually, or no? Oh, look at us.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to
Holy
get through
pages.
it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, Landois, Jambert, Horaire.
Hello, sir. Execution list. Landois.
Oh, yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me
Damn,
about
bro.
it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
That's
Did
sad.
he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked.
Wait, what do you
He
mean?
risked everything to escape so he could be with
She's
her,
fine
but
after jumping from the Jade Chamber?
it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave...
And P, what the
with your
fuck,
life.
man? Some unfeared sense of the group you look toward at least. I was
Her
reading!
name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something.
What's something?
I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange?
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes and their,
Interests.
interests. seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
That's fair.
Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, people like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there.
Oh my god, that scared me. Why?
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others.
I forgot to fix my alerts again.
Seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think?
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house. She's told me about it before.
Oh.
Experiments being run on children. People being used as
That was
pawns
before
on the
Arlecchino took
battlefield
over,
without
no?
so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
What is Project
Hold on a
Stuja?
second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh?
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Which is?
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role.
Oh.
To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name
I
only.
see.
What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them
see.
feel uneasy.
Look, as the two are plotting something big, but given how little Lenny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. Yeah, no shot. I should keep a sharp eye out during any further dealings with Fatui to see what I can learn. So, Natlan?
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier, Paimon?
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial and the others to their own devices, sooner or
Rex?
later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't
Yes,
do anything
sir.
they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Rest is some free accommodations. Okay. Those go by so fast.
I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the Knave will be too angry with Lenny and everyone if she finds
I think
out
she
about all
might
this, do
be.
you?
I think she might be.
She's even scary when she smiles.
Oh my god.
If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
That's so cute. I'm also afraid of her. You can just hide. You can't just hide behind me.
Trust is ever, traveler.
Hi, Clarby.
Look! Look over there!
It's Clarby. What is she doing over there?
Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees!
True. Very true. Clarby, come back here. Where are you going, child? Hello, child.
Over there!
Where are you going? Hey, buddy. Oh. This way? She's all the way up here. What is she doing out here? Hello? I love this music.
Clarby!
Uh,
I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
there's nothing here.
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting? It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clarby. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that?
Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable.
Also, I saw someone mention how she can very possibly be the daughter of the previous Harbinger Arlecchino killed in the animated short. And honestly, I see it. They look very similar. I do see it.
As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor.
And also,
experimented on,
it links
given a
up
fate worse
in
than death.
the one part of the short where
I've seen it
Arlecchino
happen again and again.
asks
I've had
her
enough.
if mothers usually argue with their daughters, which at first I thought it was referring to her arguing with the previous head of the House of the Heart, so the previous Harbinger. But thinking back on it, knowing she could very possibly be her daughter, and how she was injured at the time, I think it could have been a case of her fighting with her mother, and Arlecchino was like bandaging her up.
You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she would
Yeah, I think
cross.
she's talking about the previous head of the house.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone
maybe
thinks
not.
she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
No, she is talking about the previous one. Never mind.
Mother?
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Yeah, she's stuck in the past, I believe.
Harry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
She is a spirit, it could be anything.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot.
Yeah, you'd have no idea.
It's getting
Yeah,
windy.
literally, Rex.
I should close the window. Ooh,
What
look
window?
at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard
Oh my god, is
that
this-
if you look up
she
at
said
the
the
night
short.
sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
Surely we actually get Northern Lights in Snezhnaya, like in-game, right?
Perry and I promised each other that once
Okay,
we're
she's
older,
definitely talking
we're
about
gonna go
her.
see it together. But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
She is stuck in
I
the
should
past.
really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
There's definitely something going on here. Definitely. Chloe comes back to herself. She gets a weak smile, leaving her alone.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
True. Very true. Oh, thank you for not making me go through the fucking clock. Thank you, Genshin.
All right, looks like we're all here. let's go ahead with the plan.
Before we do that, I have a question.
Oh? What is it?
Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairview last night, and that's what she told us.
Honestly, I could see the previous head of the house working with Tori. Loki.
We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
Fetty.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership.
Thank God.
I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairview was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairview seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairview is lying either.
Yeah, no, she is talking about the previous
easiest thing
head.
to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Let's focus on the plan for now.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. All right, let's get to it.
Oh boy. On the map. Yeah, there's very few of them. The area is very small.
Where are we going today?
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
Okay. Why is that boat so bright? Hello? Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. It's raining a lot, actually. Noob, are you okay, buddy? God damn.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night? Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Oh, she knows. Oh.
Us? Distract you?
Paimon.
A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Right.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think.
Oopsies.
No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere? Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
Oh, she knows. Oh boy.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
Oh my god, Paimon. So you know everything then?
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer.
Well,
I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
are we gonna see Novelette? Please and thank you.
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friend's sake.
That's not ominous at all.
What should we do?
Follow her.
She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
Yep. We should release the pigeon Lenny gave us. Yep. She knows. Oh, goodbye, Birdie.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably
Where were you
head to the
keeping
Palais
that bird, Lenny?
Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
We really don't have any other options, because all we can do is take it one step at a time.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best
Wasabi.
to not get them in any more trouble.
Okay, Palais Mermonia. Here we go.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as
Meeting
well
with
enjoy
Novelette?
some pleasant
Can we
conversation
butt
while
in?
we wait. I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
Surely not.
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette,
Oh,
and
yeah, she
Fremine,
knows. She knows.
Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate.
Oh.
All those who betray the house meet the same fate.
Oh.
There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh.
Their voice.
Are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the
No
rules of the
shot.
house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their
Brother.
own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Real Paimon.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
Is there really another way to solve the issue?
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives.
You would imagine?
As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
But that's awful.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
Oh boy.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable.
Okay, it's a
And
deal.
the punishment will be severe.
We'll hold you to it.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time.
She got it. Oopsie.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
That's a really cool cage, though.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have. I asked
No
you
answer.
to meet
Okay,
me
cool.
here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. Well, time to go.
Oh boy.
Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Nouvellette? Are we gonna get to see Nouvellette? Please, maybe? Please and thank you? Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. I want to see Nouvellette. There he is! Let's fucking go, bro. My man, I've missed you. Hello, sir.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect.
I miss this man.
Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
True.
I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well.
Hi.
If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Oh. Posthum? Nod. Where's you go sit while he reads it? He's so pretty. Not the cup of tea. The silence. The voices.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Like him. Also, BRB. We are so back. Let's see. It's so hot today. I hate it. So goddamn hot.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Kind of.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine.
Oh.
And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
The what now?
Tartuffe. Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest
Is it the guy from her-
condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing.
Is that the same guy from her teaser? No shot. That's so cool if it is.
Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
Are we intruding here, or...?
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I'm inclined to accept your proposal.
What is the proposal?
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Pray tell.
Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps
That's
at our
rather
next
nice.
meeting? Yeah?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Or 2. Wait. Neuvillette. Can I talk to you, sir?
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others.
Uh-huh.
Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger, I haven't been able to sense any aspect of her emotional state.
Interesting.
Her mind is like a still body of water. Who knows what darkness lies in its depths, and the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away. It's unclear whether this is her natural state of being, or whether it's an incredible strength of will that gives her the ability to master her emotions. Either scenario, however, suggests she is a very dangerous individual.
Yep. Also, Jaddy, they are tearing down part of the house next door, so that's all the banging you're hearing. I am so sorry about that. I
do
cannot
not
do much about
expect an
it.
explanation as to why you two are by her side. Whatever your reasoning,
It's-
I would
don't worry.
only advise you to take caution.
We've been taking caution, don't worry, buddy. I am on edge as well. Yeah, that's also partly why I haven't been streaming much. They have been banging every single day for weeks. Weeks and weeks and weeks. And this is the lightest of it. They used to have like a fucking jackhammer going on multiple days in a row.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there?
Oh, Wasabi 07.
Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
It's an analogy, Paimon.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Like?
Lenny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap
Oh
on,
my
don't
god.
you, Traveler?
That's so cute. The name may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betrayed the organization will stay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. Yeah, 100%. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. What? What is it, something else? While we're talking from the blame remote, she mentioned Clairvy's name. Does that mean she knew where Clairvy was the entire time? Maybe she even anticipated how Lenny and the others were going to act. Hello, sir. Oh. Goddamn.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
Precision strength, yeah. Hello.
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
I also wanted to pay attention. I'm sorry, buddy.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
What's with the scar? Yeah, he looks like the guy we saw in the picture.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply.
Lenny sent them,
All
didn't
the
he?
extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Actually.
Hold on.
Yes?
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers.
Oh.
Here. Your payment.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day.
Oh, buddy, you don't know who you're talking
I
to.
should probably just take on a smaller inventory, though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Wait, hold on.
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Wait.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Because if Paimon's trying to buy us more time, we head back now. I don't Lenny doesn't have any progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy,
Having
but
his
your
ass off,
efforts are
literally.
meaningless. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition.
Which is?
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy,
Yes,
are
actually.
you not? And my relationship to her.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
No, I don't think so.
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Okay, buddy.
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Okay, what are your conditions then? Let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, sounds normal enough.
That is for you to decide.
We accept your condition.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Okay. Following? She shitter on you? Yeah, literally, bro. Oh, back here? Into the sunlight. Oh, we're there. Oh, that's... Oh. That's... interesting. That's where everything went down in the, quest! That place we're going to, that's where she fought the previous head of the house, the other Harbinger. Interesting. It has to be. Stop moving? I
What is this place?
couldn't.
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
It has to be. Maybe?
No one comes here anymore. Nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a Harbinger. And before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth.
Oh, she
Due
did
to
kill
certain
her
events,
then.
I first killed Clairvy and then her mother.
They
And
were
this
mother
is
and
where it
child.
all happened.
Oh, I was right.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the house of
That's
the
her
Hearth.
name.
From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy
Interesting.
here for a time, but she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all.
I'm
was a
so
kind of
sorry for the
purgatory.
banging. I'm so sorry.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat. But as for how to raise them,
New music?
that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose.
Well,
They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than
I should have
tools
fixed my
to be
alerts, I'm so
used
sad.
and then discarded.
Potted Mousetrap, hello. Hi, thank you for the follow. Oh boy.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
I don't think so.
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
That was you, Perry.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now.
Her.
Clairvy was a
There
cheerful
she
and
is.
passionate
Look at her,
person
so
with a tenacious
small.
spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating.
That's
the
why
only
she.
thing that kept her going was her strength of will.
That's why in the animated short she asked her, like, is it normal for mothers to argue with their daughters? Because they were literally fighting. Game audio, fuck. Fixed.
Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness
Look
resulted
at
from a
them.
culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruer weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruer suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on
They look so
top of this
cute.
throne of lies? Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous Harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruer could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruer. The very person that had stood by her
boy.
side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy
Look at her
decided to let
hands.
Peruer
The blackness.
end her life. From that moment on, Peruer's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very
Damn.
result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation.
Killing the
Perhaps you two
person
would like
at
to
the
take a
very
guess as to what
top.
it was?
Yep.
Crucibina, you mean?
Correct. This is the place where Peruer
Oh,
killed her
this
best
is where they
friend.
fought.
A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and
A whole
nail to kill
year
the mother
later?
they shared.
It made it look in the short that it was right after.
The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. Peruer won the battle, and became a Harbinger herself.
And you're looking at her.
After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about,
It's her. Yep.
it was you all along. You're Peruer. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
This was your story as much as it was Clairvy's, yeah.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Clairvy we met, though, who is she exactly?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed.
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of
Interesting.
blaze and ruin.
She's so Harbrix.
You see, a certain power runs through my veins.
Oh.
It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they
Oh.
consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity
that's
are
how she came to
exceedingly
be.
slim. Clearly, is a
Sorry.
very
Oh my,
special
1
case.
year? Oh, a full year? Thank you. A whole year? What the
Clairvy
hell,
died
bro?
when she was
Thank you.
16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well.
That is interesting.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is
she's
someone
trapped in the
trapped in
past.
time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is
I'm gonna go
quickly
insane with this
forgotten
banging. I'm
over
so
time.
sorry.
Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes?
Yep.
The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter.
Oh.
All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
True.
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them.
Boys line?
Is this really what you want to do?
Boys line.
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
That's crazy. Boys lines.
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time.
Oh my. Oh boy. Hi, friend.
Here they are, Father.
Wait, all of them?
Ah, you gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Lenny!
Hi, Clairvy.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Yep.
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settling.
What are you about to do? Uh-oh.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Oh boy.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
They're gonna be...
Folks, why don't you share what you heard?
I thought she was about to snap her fingers and make him combust into flames, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, Father.
Oh, he was spying on them.
Secret midnight meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're
Oh,
lying!
you're so...
Fultz is
you're
trying
so
to frame
cooked.
us!
Literally
It's
cooked.
not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You
Straight.
little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed watched over
Damn.
you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then.
You're wrong, Filiol. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filiol. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before.
Oh, damn.
That kind of thing is hard to forget.
It has happened before, huh?
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings.
You've been spying on us for half a
Damn.
month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it?
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life.
Why?
Oh, she's the one saying that in the trailer.
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it.
Oh boy.
We broke the rules.
They're gonna get
Plain
cooked.
and simple. I'm sorry, Chaplot. Faults. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chaplot, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
Oh boy.
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Oh boy. Just get it over with. Come on, just do it. Just get it over with, buddy.
Father, please wait!
Lenny, what are you doing?
Something you want to say, Linny?
She sounds mad.
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal?
Not really. I don't think so.
We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please, reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Oh boy, they're all stepping up.
Father, please.
Oh my god, guys, please. Yeah, Lenny, I always liked Fermine. Lenny grew on me a lot after doing his story quest. And Lynetta has always been, like, cool to me. So, like, it's fine.
Lenny, you...
Oh boy, they're all standing up.
I also agree with Linny.
Oh, they're gonna get cooked. Fuck.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this
Oh boy.
a different way. Draw your weapons and face me.
Oh my, this is
Oh,
gonna suck,
weapons?
isn't it? Oh boy, again, let me clear my space here.
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely.
Oh god.
The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength,
Oh
and I shall
boy.
offer a concession.
Wait. Bede.
She's the
Father,
4th Harbringer, buddy. What are you gonna
Impossible.
do?
Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
Oh my. Can we help? Please? Oh boy. The card. He's ready to fight with one singular card. Look at him with their weapons. They're so cool.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that? If
They went
lose,
crazy,
those
they
people
cooked.
from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
I'm thinking Paimon. I don't think so. She wants them to prove themselves. I don't think she wants to actually
Don't
kill
you
them.
want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
She never actually answered my question. No, she didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that
She
means
is
there's no
scary.
chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
There's no way they will lose on purpose, although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the
this
situation.
is what she meant.
And lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Which is gonna be Lenny and them, not her.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are
She
you
was
going?
asking us to fight with them against her, basically.
Traveler?
Dual Blade! I like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbringers can do. Illumine, pop off, queen.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Pop off, Lumine. That's so badass. If that's okay.
I'll allow it.
Oh boy.
We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all.
Oh god.
All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Can I get a better blade? I just have a dual blade. Oh, now the music kicks in? Everything was in silence up until now? Now it kicks in as I'm getting into the fight? Oh! We're right into it, huh? Hello, ma'am. You look rather scary, walking like that. Nope. Holy lunge!
Why the hesitation?
My will embodied.
Closer now.
Everybody stand back.
And voila!
Oh. Hello.
Now that is more like it.
I'm trying to see her.
With these rising flames!
Iframes. Iframes. Iframes.
Transfiguration.
Music, hello? Hi, buddy.
With the fall of darkness,
Oh boy.
destruction shall rise.
Oh! Really? Fun
Have
life.
a taste
Oh.
of purgatory.
May I present?
Ow, 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 ow.
Try to pace yourself.
There we go. Cleared. She's so cool.
Cryo incarnate. My will embodied.
Ow.
Watch out for father's movements!
Yep, don't worry about it.
Not bad. You've proven to be a warrior.
Whoa. Hello. Oh, phase 2? Cutscene? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's this? You look so cool. She looks so sick, bro. Holy crap. That looks so cool. That's so cool. I love this game. Look at her heels. Shield. Skin? When? Now. I need this as a skin. Like yesterday. Another dual blade. Oh, the music's gonna pop off, isn't it? Excuse me. Iframes. 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 Heal. 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 Oh, I heal. I need healies. I need healies. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, will you? Music go crazy.
Now's our chance!
Over here.
I cleared it. Ooh, achievement.
Take your true form.
Hi, man. Oh, not that. Nope. Nope. Oh no, I was supposed to do my burst. Music go crazy, cutscene go crazy. Holy, let me dodge. Oh my god, the dodges go crazy. Pop off, queen, dual blade. God damn, dude. Oh my god. Terminate! But he's blocking. But he has his bow, that's so cool.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
What is she gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh, she got him.
Oh, I know.
No! He cooked! Oh my god, he cooked. Oh, he cooked.
I'm sorry, Father!
Not apologizing. Look, I love her shoes. I love her heels. Oh, she just stopped them with her bare hands. That's crazy. She's crazy.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Damn! This pitiful excuse for an attack. That's crazy. Not the scythe. This is such a good cutscene. Holy crap. Oh, she's trapped them all in their little spikes. Well, this is not good. The Harbringer theme right there. Elaine's gonna stop them.
Father, no!
For sure, right? Or we're gonna. You know what I mean? She looks so cool.
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
Where's that?
Holy shit, bro!
Wait.
I can't move.
Holy crap. I would have folded right in there. I love her shoes.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Oh, her vision changed to an illusion. Hello? What was that all about? Hello? She changed back. We are so cooked. Yeah, no, we're cooked. We couldn't defeat the four. How are we supposed to face the first? We're so cooked.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Brother, are you alright?
Lenny.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination.
Oh?
In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
Okay. To what?
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away.
Oh.
If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words,
So she's just gonna clear their memories.
administering this concoction
basically.
will kill the version of you that grew up in the house and give you a new identity.
Oh, is that what she's been doing to people that disappear? The guy with the scar we saw was the one in the other archive we saw that was supposedly he didn't die. His memories are just gone. Yeah, exactly. He's the same guy. Just no memories, I guess.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
If my understanding of the Knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The horde that live at the House of the Heart is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person. Yeah. It is way better. It's actually really good.
So
She's freeing them from the
you're
Fatui.
just letting us go, Father?
Yeah.
You
Kinda.
misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't
She's
have to
basically
live
freeing
in
them
fear
from links to the
anymore.
Fatui.
I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwar, take them back to Poisson. And bring Linny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father.
Wait, does that include Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine? No shot.
Thank you for all you've done for the house.
No way.
I hope you have bright futures ahead of
There's
you.
no way they're gonna forget about her. There's no shot. Right?
Father.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, we're so
Here,
cooked
grab
if we
my
fight
arm,
any Harbingers
I'll
about
help
her.
you walk back.
We're literally so cooked.
Thank you.
What about Clary? What is she gonna do?
Clairvy.
Oh, goodbye. What are we going? We are so cooked, bro. Look at her sitting there,
Can
menacingly.
we talk now? You really are Perry, aren't you? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident?
No, you're
Or
kind of
am I
dead,
dreaming?
Betty.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's done speechless.
Yeah, if this is a real Clairvy, then I say she's probably had her fair share of lies. Yeah.
Oh. Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that? Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a Harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time.
This banging's
That
gonna
way,
drive me insane.
the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
Those are bars. Let me cook, go for it.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you.
The Project Resurrect the Thunder? It could be.
If I could do it all over again,
At this
I
point,
still
I'd believe
don't think
anything.
I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine.
Oh.
The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past.
That is so stark for Pantalone.
Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king. And a really great father, too.
That's cute.
I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside
We'll tell
world
you
is like.
everything.
Really?
Oh, JK, okay, sure.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
Land of Animo, Land of Geo, Electro, Land of Dendro. Let's talk about the Land of Dendro.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in
She's
class.
so cute.
Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life
Damn.
actually sounds pretty great.
Talk about Land of Geo.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses.
She's so
One for
cute.
me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses.
Look at her.
And Mother? Well,
She's sad.
She probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then.
Land of Electro.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face.
Ito.
Are there any yokai like that?
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
I love Ito. Land of Animo.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard.
Oh my god.
Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Two nations, eventually the Christian turns Fontaine, nation she once called home.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were
Oh my God.
accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
They did stand trial.
Oh no.
Don't
worry. We were able to turn the situation around super quickly.
Oh my god, she's
thanks
back!
to Detective Paimon, of course.
Paimon is back! If Flurry was playable, she would be an anime with a strong sense of freedom. Yeah, true. And she lost her friend, kinda, in a way, if you think about it. So it fits the animo. It checks all the animo boxes.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay, so it was like this.
Look at
After
her.
the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Fun story about our time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long this moment can last, yeah.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter
Just gonna forget all about
quickly
this.
forgotten over time.
On time passes, she'll probably forget everything we told her and go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. Also busy thinking Elmo's didn't notice the sun has risen. Cutscene.
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
She stands in the
You're
way.
saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world
She's
as
so
well?
happy.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me.
No.
Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
This reminds me of Rue. In a way. And she's gone. Damn, bro.
Clairvy.
Man, I liked Hervey.
She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
Oh, hold on.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just
Yeah, she
as
is
beautiful
sad.
as the ones in the pictures.
She is definitely sad.
But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Oh, hi, Lenny. Welcome back.
Father?
You're still not doing okay.
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Hi, friend.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
I was gonna say that was quick, but I guess an entire night went by, so.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted
Yeah, I
to
didn't
leave
think
the
they would
house.
want to leave.
It's Lynette and
Oh.
Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas, I must admit. I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay.
Damn, really?
There's nothing wrong with
I'm not
choosing to
surprised at
live
all.
a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility. One not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them.
True.
Even if it costs you your life.
Very true.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
This is true.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero? Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel,
But he was
there's no
holding
way I would
back.
have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough.
Yet.
Or smart enough.
Yet. You will be.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
Yes, ma'am.
I understand, Father.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain?
100% she's gonna say yes.
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead.
I'm so curious about
and I,
what
for
this is
one,
gonna be.
don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Pop off, King.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson.
Pop off, Queen.
Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us.
Damn.
At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
What are the odds she eventually turns on the other Harbringers and therefore the streets? That doesn't seem too outlandish a thought, now that I know her character better, not gonna lie.
As for the two of you, whether
Especially
we meet
now
again
after
as
that.
friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment, no matter how arduous the journey ahead. I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Wait 2 days late? You're gonna make me wait?
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Booth d'été? Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing.
It's raining.
Maybe we should go check on them.
Hell yeah. Oh, nope. Hello, friends. I'm back. How are we doing?
Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I'm right as rain.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well...
She really
we've
did a
been
number of you
bedridden for 2 days. Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Claire V... gone?
Yeah, she's gone.
Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
Her wish has been fulfilled.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy. Actually,
You have?
I've met Crusabina before.
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crucibina died a year after Clairvy.
Uh-huh.
It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth. Crucibina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crucibina never talked about the past with us newcomers.
So is he the older brother? Or like older of the three, or?
A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crucibina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about
You joined before?
Crucibina or
Okay.
Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it.
That's fair.
The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her.
Real.
If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
not go there.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here...
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow,
Damn.
we'll follow
I
Father
love Promenade.
wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests and we call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
It should be.
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I
That's
would
really
say
good. That's
they
really
finally
nice.
found the
That's
kind of
great,
life
actually.
They always...
Oh, that's it. That's where it ends. Oh, damn. Well. Hello. We got a hearth. The firewood that banishes the dark. That is crazy. Well. That was great. That was really cool. That's a really cool quest. I love that. I was hoping to struggle more in the fight, I'm not gonna lie. But at this point, the teams I have, it's either struggle a lot and not be able to do it, or just do what happened here, which is that. I guess it's fine. I guess this is fine, right? Right? I blame it on the fact she wasn't trying. That's true. She wasn't trying and she still kicked her asses, bro. Yeah, no. Trying to fight, do her weekly? Why not? That's the end. Oh, that's so sick, bro. That's such a cool entrance. Hello. Whoa, those are cool. Those are sick looking. Sure, I'll try her weekly. Let's do same team to really see if there's any difference here, right? Same team. Oh, look at her. Look at the little dudes. It's so cute. Wait, what is that? Why are they like that? They're so cute, bro. Are they like little spirits or something? I love that. Hi, Father.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Oh, but
Transfiguration! Now, with these rising flames!
on. The music's insane.
Now that's more like it.
I missed. Ow! Oh my god, Farina.
Take your true form.
Everybody stand back!
Heal. Good enough.
With these rising flames.
Ow. Owie.
With the fall
I love the
of
music.
darkness, destruction shall rise.
Bam.
Have a taste of
She
fervent.
is. She looks so cool.
Could it break? The cursed.
Spare your energy. Running is a
Wrong character. Dude, I was too distracted seeing her how she fell off of there. That's so cool.
Transfiguration. By ordinance divine.
A moment, please.
Is it my turn now?
Wait, this is taking me longer than the actual story one. Ow. Heal me, thank you.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent
Dash away.
after all.
Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Hi, buddy. Okay, sick. I want to see this again. It's such a cool cutscene, bro. Look at her jump around. It's such a clean transition into phase 2. It's so clean, bro. God damn. That is so good. I love this cutscene. I love her heels. So when we're getting this is a skin, by the way. Surely we get it, right? Music better pop off. Hello.
Who's next?
Anyway. Oh.
My will and body.
Oh, okay. Let me, I'm just gonna, one sec.
I'm going in. Adventure time.
Heal. Just heal. Everyone does respawn camp. Crazy. Nope. Iframes.
Your punishment made manifest.
Nope. That's so cool. I missed. Oh. Hi, friend.
The sun and
Whoa.
moon have set. Only ruin remains.
That's so cool.
Struggle.
Wow.
A moment.
There we go. Don't.
Take your
Don't.
true form.
Don't.
Cryo incarnate.
Real. Thank you. It's over. Holy soundtrack.
Everybody stand back.
Heal. Thank you. Heal. Thank you. Heal. Thank you.
Your punishment.
Holy
made
shit, the music.
manifest.
Oh god. Wow, it's so cool.
My will and body.
Owie. Nope.
Suntum is
Oh,
only the
part of my
beginning.
life. Nope. That's so cool. This is a really sick weekly. Rio, if you come back online, that would be sick.
Only ruin remains.
Dash!
Struggle in vain.
Oh! An achievement!
Take your true form.
Oh god. Looks the same? Yeah, probably.
Light it up.
Actually, right, that's exactly what I need.
Divine.
Oh, he's back.
Your
There we go.
punishment made manifest.
That is a sick fight. Not gonna lie. It's a really cool fight. But going back to the story quest, those are really sick story quests. I really, really like that. I think I still like Rio's News and Shenyun's more. But when it comes to action and the fighting, this one takes it. Cutscenes, this one is probably the best story quest cutscene in the game. Just like the fight cutscenes, the cutscenes with Linny and all of them at the end. Some really good cutscenes, actually. I love that. That was really good. Really great quest. Now we just sit and wait until Wanderer comes around in 18 days. Mark your calendars, everybody. 18 days. We're gonna be summoning for C6 Wanderer. And his weapon, which is gonna hurt a lot. It's gonna be fine, right?